Howdy folks, welcome back to another episode of Witty's Garage. Today we got Mr. Gray's 2000, what year is this? 2015. I think it's a Ram 15 hundo with the 5.7 Hemi. So we're gonna be putting new exhaust header thingies on it from the great company at Dynovox. So show you the goodies that we got. The best part. What did you just throw at me? Hey, look. I bet that's hot. I'm not going to touch that. He just cut it off. Excuse me, sir. Are you certified to do this? He's got a torch. He's got PB blaster and a cutoff wheel. What could go wrong? So I'm going to try and get you guys in here to show you what we're after underneath this head. Ow! Hey, that's the hose. You hosed me.
I'm literally cutting right next to it.
Just hang on. Okay, I'm trying to get your phone down in. Okay.
I think I'm about to spray myself in the face with it.
You're right up in there. I don't know what you're gonna cut, but you're right up in there.
I'm up in there, man.
You go for it. You go for it, bud.
I don't know.
You're gonna make the rednecks proud here. You're throwing it at me. I don't like this. Stop it. Stop it.
I win.
You won.
I won.
Does that mean that the header's exhaust manifold is ready to come off?
No, not even close.
Well, why isn't it? You've only been at this for 2 minutes. Why isn't it done? I should have expected more. I expected more of you. Hey, I like it. Well, I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. I know Mr. Gray's just ecstatic right now.
I'm so excited.
You are excited?
So excited.
He's excited because he's getting headers on this thing, which he's wanted for...
I'm excited that each of these bolts haven't broke off yet.
That is very exciting, actually, that you haven't broken any bolts off.
I mean, I haven't broken.
Almost there. Keep going. You're right there. Just keep going. Yep. Almost. Yep.
Not on it?
You were not on it, no. You haven't moved it at all.
What is this?
Well, you know, if the manifold wasn't in the way or in the frame and the everything, I think it'd be beneficial. Come on, get up in there. Why does this truck smell like... Can I help you? Would you like some assistance, sir? Sir, I can get my wilderness training badge if you let me help you. Can I assist? Please, come here. Sir, get back. Get right. Hold on. Hold on. I'm almost there. Get it. Get in there. Come on. Oh my gosh. Send it home. Well, I don't know where that went. Somewhere. Do you got it? Oh, I see it. Here. Somewhere. Reach. Longer arms. Somebody hadn't put the truck up on ramps, maybe I could reach it. I just want the record to show that I am doing some work right now. Just so everyone's aware. I do actually do something. It's not just Mr. Gray. Hey, shut up. I'm trying to make myself sound better. Oh, that's what you were cutting, those bolts. Okay, so I can pull the manifold up.
You can get it out.
All right. Ooh! I'm trying to grab it, I promise. He was worried I was going to drop this on him. That's passenger side. I don't know which one of these is the passenger, but... This would be the passenger. Yeah, buddy. That's making a difference right there. They might fit in the spot, but are they actually going to fit up into the spot? That's my question. They designed these so they would, but I have doubts. How you doing? Do you need help over there? You're doing great, kid. Why does this side have so much more in the way? There's like power steering. There's a bunch of wires. You got the manifold completely loose, though. I like it.
It's loose. There's a bolt in the bottom.
Oh, why is there a bolt in the bottom? You should take care of that. It has to go your way because there's no way it's going to fit up top with all the wire or hoses in the way. Put your back into it. Show the truck who's boss. Oh. All right, so this is the passenger side. All the bolts came out fine except for the very back ones. Thankfully, that's the location. You can see the top and bottom are both snapped. The top one up here has been leaking for a long time. This one was, what, today? Because you...
I don't know, it came off really easily. So
well, no wonder it came off easy.
He was probably just holding on by a prayer.
By a prayer. So he's going to grab... Mr. Gray's going to grab his welder. Oh, sure. I see how it is. You have a brand new tank when it comes to putting it on your truck, but when we're doing the 86, oh, Lord forbid we have a full tank of argon so that we can actually do something.
I don't know. Coincidentally, I think you owe me a tank.
Yeah, I pretty much do owe him a tank. I do feel bad. I should stop being such a butt. You welded the nut to the vice grip. Attaboy. You sure that visor doesn't need... That visor doesn't need cleaned?
I can't see anything up there, man.
Oh, listen. Ow. Spock's hut. Wow. Is it gonna work? Oh baby. Oh baby. Come on. Do we have a success story? Does that make you feel so good?
I have no idea.
The satisfaction out of this. Look at that. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. All right.
That's crazy.
Isn't it?
That's hotter than shit food. Well, that.
You know, we're just working on this, and I happened to look over and realized the passenger rear shock is leaking just a wee bit. A little dark shadow. Yeah, and the shock itself. Yep, there we go. Well, I guess we're going to be replacing that here soon anyway, so expedition tutorial soon. You gonna get another satisfaction out of this or no? Got that baby on there this time. Oh, look at this. 2 satisfactory days. Times in a day. Oh, yeah. Oh, that slag.
Very hot slag.
Mm-hmm. This one's for the boys.
Dodge. Car, Chrysler, whatever you are. Why? You can make this a thing. We both know you could have figured this out.
Especially for the amount of years that this has been happening on 5.7 Hemis.
Ha!
You feel victorious?
Look how
well, that your face is huge. Anyway.
Look how that barely hanging on. It's a testament to my welding skills.
Well, I think as a celebratory thing, you should pop that in your mouth.
You should feel how hot these are.
No, I'm good. You over there with the face. Donkey didn't like what I had to say, so okay, so in order for us to make enough room, because the catalytic converters were in the way, same with Malachi being down there, the frame was in the way as well, to get these in, so we removed the motor mount bolts and jacked it up with the Badlands jack, and now it gave us enough clearance to squeeze the bad boy in here. It will fit nicely, but Mr. Gray is worried about some of this melting from the heat coming off of the headers. So we're gonna go get some wrap and wrap them.
I don't want to melt the stuff down here. I got transmission cooler line.
You got transmission cooler lines, some other stuff.
Sensor,
So.
I don't even know what it is. But...
Sensor. So we're just gonna give them a quick wrap, even though they are really pretty polished. And we are going to. What, are you trying to hand it to me?
Yeah, why does it come out so easily from there?
I don't know. It installs. You couldn't get it installed from the top, so we had to go from the bottom. But it comes out from the top just fine. That makes perfect sense, doesn't it? What does that make sense to you?
How does it make sense?
So, Mr. Gray did a wrap job with the titanium. Here, why don't you hold this up so I can show it to everyone? You did a good job. Proud of yourself?
It's all right. Only $70 worth of all right. So.
Ran to the hardware store. We got some new bolts and nuts. We're going to cut off the head and make our own studs. The driver's side is too difficult to get this header in, let alone the manifold back in, just because there's so much involved. So I'm gonna cut this off, put the stud in, then we have the nuts to put on afterward, and it's gonna be a lot easier. He ended up removing the tire and the inner fender, and the steering shaft and everything else, so that we could actually access this in here, because it's been a pain in the butt. So now we're gonna insert those studs that we're about to make into those, line up the header, put it on, and then we can put on the nuts. So that's one of the notches that Dynovox made. This is a one we did. So that it's gonna open it up a lot more and easier for us to get this in, because these bottom ones are a pain to do. Dynovox, the design's great, but I honestly think you'd benefit from notching all these like this for future ones. That would be greatly useful, because it's just way too hard to fit that header in here next to the cat and the collector along next to the steering, the oil dipstick, and the power steering, everything. So we're kind of needing to modify a few things just because we're having issues getting this in here, but other than that, I think we should be okay once we get these started. Mr. Gray also really wanted to keep the heat shield like this, and kind of like we did on the passenger side, we put the new gasket that they included, like that one, onto the heat shield, but he definitely doesn't want to try and get back into this ever again unless the motor blows up. So he wanted to get some Felpro gaskets, and these ones happen to look identical with this heat shield. It's just a Felpro gasket there instead, just so that it's a peace of mind, and those are good to go. So we're gonna get back to, he disappeared. He's smoothing them out. All right, so Mr. Gray has inserted the new studs and the heads, the whole bottom section, so that we can slide those on and it holds in place. Then we can install the top end. That's the new Felpro gasket and heat shield. Feeling good?
Oh yeah.
Okay, he's got smiles on his face. That's a good sign. All right, it's dark, hard to see everything. Steering is reinstalled. A new O2 sensor because we broke the wires on the other ones. The headers on both sides are installed. And he's gonna start it up to see where the heck we are. I'm gonna go to the back. See what it sounds like. If it made a difference or not. Why do we hear exhaust leak? That is a nasty leak. Why do I hear a leak? Afraid of this stuff's gonna catch fire. Why is it burning? Yeah, it's on your passenger side.
there's a leak on this side. Oh yeah, we forgot to put those back.
Hey, it's literally just pouring out.
They're gonna snow.
All right, so quick little side note. Driver's side is quiet as a mouse. The passenger side is leaking pretty good, and I hate to say it, but the difference was we used the gasket that was included on the passenger side, and we used the Felpro that Mr. Gray bought on the driver's side. So now we're going to remove the passenger side header again and just install the gasket. Thankfully this side you have a lot more room. Okay. That sounds way better. That sounds solid. Quiet as a little church mouse. Gave it a little bit of a growl. That definitely has a better sound. All right, folks, so that fixed the exhaust leak on the passenger side. I'm thoroughly impressed with the Felpro. That was much needed. Hate to say it, the gasket that was included with Dynovox was not suffice for this anyway, because it leaked sufficiently. Clearly you can hear the difference. Anyway, so there's a few things that I think could be improved, but that's besides the point. What's your two thoughts?
I don't know, we'll have to run. Yeah, okay.
Give
Sounds
it
good though, no exhaust leak.
He's lining up for the kill. 3, 2, 1.
Super loud, like I had an exhaust leak, so it was much louder before because of my exhaust leak. It's much quieter right now. I don't know if you know anything about Hemis and Hemi headers, but like almost every single stock one ever made has at least one broken head bolt. This is a stock truck. Other than like bigger tires, different rims, the rock sliders I put on there. It's a big heavy truck because I got my toolbox, I got all sorts of stuff in it, right? I got 10-ply tires. You can tell it's picked up so much in the low range. Like when it gets the RPMs get high, like I can't tell as much of a difference. But mid-range, like I can almost spin the 35s. And beforehand, it was sluggish off the start. And just go and then when I get up to the higher range, it would do way better. Now it just gets up to the high range and it kind of falls off. It feels like. Wrap, I think, is crucial for these. Wrapping the heads. Because I can go down there and touch it. Like I was driving, I drove the bypass, it was at like 1 o'clock at night. And of course I wasn't going easy on it. And I got out, brushed my hand down there, I could literally touch the wrap. Especially if I wrapped it with 2 layers. I don't care for the non-slotted lower holes on the driver's side. Like that's a problem. I don't care for the hardware. I don't care for the gaskets. Just go buy your own gaskets. Go buy your own hardware if you're going to use these headers, and make sure you wrap them. Like any aftermarket head's probably going to need to be wrapped. I feel how much more there is in the lower.
Dude, the response time is crazy.
From idle to 3 was always my problem. Like I never wanted to go from idle to 3,000.
And now it just jumps right to 3.
And then it hangs out.
Pretty sweet.